Yow! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. We are jumping into impromptu second match here. Our second match is going to be Meat Market versus Bring Back Turbine Deathmatch. And as you can see, Turbine Deathmatch up 1-0, but also pushed back to their last point. Meanwhile, what you can't quite see, I don't have a HUD that displays it, blah, blah, blah. About half of the halftime has been used up. Look at this. Max going to town with the pyro. Big defensive stop from him. Meat Market going to get shoved back. They got Cookie on the sniper. They have lost Corsa. Corsa tagged as my player of the week when I appeared on Crits Cast this last weekend. It was a fun time. We didn't get as crazy in depth on some of the topics that we were interested in as we could have, but it was still quite good. Dingo skipping forward with that Uber charge, also sending in the Uber charge scout, but not really finding a whole lot with that whole exchange. They have been able to push out Meat Market. Broking looking to make a flank play eventually. We should say pretty far back there, as you can see on the outlines. Dingo gonna respawn at some point. Maybe waiting for that. Oh, actually, super smart play. Waiting for the flush as Turbine, Bring Back Turbine DM. They were looking to back out, and Broking knew exactly where they were gonna go. Marmalou with a big bomb in attempt, can't get enough done. Does get a kill on Kuke. And Turbine DM are going to get 3 spawns here. Just 2 players up right now. The stickies have been popped. Nothing accomplished with them, unfortunately. Dingo does not take a bite out of Meat Market. And Meat Market's going to back up. And they know, okay, so, well, they've respawned. Well, let's get our Uber charge up. Let's play smart. We're not going to risk anybody getting dropped. And this point certainly hunkers down quite a bit. We got a sentry gun out here, a heavy weapons guy. Sentry gun just hitting level 2. Broking trying to find some stickies, searching around. Alex has got 1 on the bridge, a few on the side. Bomb over from Broking. Uber charge in has been pretty successful. He's got 2 kills so far, 4-1. We've lost Max for Turbine. Turbine DM has 90%. Marmalou holding strong right now, 96%. Play on the point, 99%. Oh, he gets it. And Alex.exe getting launched in the air. Look at these crisp invite rockets from Marmalou. As he gets the frag there, makes it look easy. I swear, it's not that easy. And Bring Back Turbine Deathmatch is going to get the capture here, so. Yow, indeed. I feel like I had more viewers for my waiting screen. Anyways, Sin gets taken out. Marmalou goes down as well. Broking's push-in has, Meat Market's push-in has been about an even trade, 2 for 2. Alex.exe trying to push up the gut here. And rollers over the top here. Corsa looking to push. Do you have an Uber charge here? Are going to go in a shutter just for the full wraparound play. Look at this. Right on top of the medic. Gets Phantom completely unnoticed. And they're just cleaning up. 3 kills between the scouts. Marmalou down low. Is going to have to bomb up here again. We'll see. Actually, Alex.exe left to his lonesome. Marmalou waiting a good amount of time. Gets an easy kill there. And that's going to be trouble, actually. That's going to drag this out quite a bit. Marmalou drops down to get the health pack. Bobs back around. Same trick he did as last time. Gets another kill. So second uncaptured. So it doesn't even really matter what's going on over here. Broking going to eventually get cleaned up. Phantom is dead. Actually killed the Broking again. So there goes the capture finally. And Chair User was thinking about trying to get out here to help with the pressure. And unfortunately, really noble stuff from Bring Back Turbine Deathmatch. But unfortunately for them, it's still going to be a full Uber charge advantage going the way of Meat Market. And just a level 2 gun getting up right now. Uber charge coming out kind of early, but we are creating space. Sentry gun taken out. Max still alive, so he's going to be able to get back and switch classes. And really, Turbine fairly undamaged. Chair user gets pushed back a bit. Broking on the point before jumping away. Marmalou jumping forward. He gets taken out. The scout has to be careful. Max does get the kill on Cookie. Pressure coming out as May down. Corsair down. Alex.exe down. Broking fighting Max somewhere. Sin is still up. I was just like trying to find any players for Meat Market. Sin's going to get kind of discovered here. Oh, gosh. Chair user craters down. That was very close. Should get the clean capture here as well as the hold. Bring back Turbine Deathmatch. Might even be able to push forward here. I need to change my title real quick when I can. Looks like these guys are trying to push though, so I'm going to show respect to when we have a little bit more downtime. Tell your friends. Spread the word. We got Invite TF2. Dingo ubercharging and then pushing forward. Happy Cool trying to chase down Sin as well. Corsa coming around the side. Kuka gets the kill on Phantom. And Dingo going to get gunned down by Corsa as well. Happy Cool on the scout side here, but Cookie at full health, feeling good. Chair user gets completely blocked out. Oh, I was worried about May, but actually was able to get through that completely unscathed. So Meat Market turning this around once again. This has been very back and forth though. Turbine is back to holding last. Very curious how much time is left on the map. And it's a really early Ubercharge. Look how far they penetrated before they really even fired a shot. But Dingo gets juggled up in the air. Meanwhile, Marmalou, big frags. Happy Cool also gets a frag. And Dingo got destroyed. Phantom got destroyed. But everybody else from Meat Market died. So not exactly what one might call a fair trade. 2 for 6. But can Turbine really push out of this is the question. They still have a significant numbers advantage. They don't really have anybody locally. Local numbers is a very important concept. They're starting to get their local numbers present. Still pretty even to what Meat Market has, though. And they're just going to back up now and say, okay, well, we have an Ubercharge advantage. We know this. Let's just play this a little bit more comfortable. Updated my title as crits has come out here, and I'm bad. I didn't even call that as crits. I knew that they were getting close on their charge. Great rotation there from Chair user, jumping over the top, knowing where Alex.exe is going to go. Not only are they going to capture mid, but they're going to try to get to second for some spawn camping, and then they actually do get some stickies out. They are going to get called out, and we have a pause. Yeah, I guess we do have the pause here. As Dingo has this second point on lockdown. It actually seems like there's potential that Corsa might try to push out here on the Pyro, but they also might just all cycle spawns. That capture point is not accurate. The capture time as well is not accurate. What is H? I feel like there's a TF True, a TF True command about HUD reload. That I'm supposed to use instead of the other one. Whatever. True. Huh. Huh. Curious. Alright, well, I mean, really, this pretty much only calls for one thing, which is Minesweeper. I'm just like, I'm ready, bro. Ready for that Minesweeper. Minesweeper. Yeah, that's right. Azeon knows what's up. Good job in your guys' match tonight. You guys played excellent with a capital X. You know it. I hope you watched the VOD. I don't know if I'll teach you guys much. You guys had awesome bombs. Good coordination with bot mode. Big scout picks. Big dodges by Lorgan. Oh shit! Shit! God damn it! That was a good game we had going on there. I had to ruin it with some TF2. Nah, JK. You know we love it. All right, where were we? Right now, Turbine is pushing through here. Things were kind of glitchy there. Going to be glitchy for a little bit, but they have pushed through. They have taken a second point. And they just might make this 2-0 after being pushed to the last for so long. They have an overcharge advantage. They have lost Dingo and Chair User, though. A Kritzkrieg advantage, I should say. Broking jumping in. Broking flying around. Scout on the point. Broking has survived for now, though. Marmaloo wants to jump for it. Is going to go for it. Is going to land on the point. What a shot on Cookie! But, there you go. Broking takes him down. That was a big frag on Cookie, though, for sure. But you can see Turbine very, very not close to the rest of the team. And our HUD's still broken. But that is accurate as to May having an overcharge. And they are going to come down low with it. Really walking it out. And of course, it's just going to be able to get on the point. Chair User wanted to go for a flank. Marmaloo still kind of wants to go for a flank. He's going to get flanked on by Cookie, though. So that's both soldiers down. HUD's still broken. Excuse me. Phantom will have an uber charge here. Or Kritzkrieg, excuse me. Up against the uber charge, though. That's fairly useless. It is a sticky weapon, sticky launcher, though. It can't maintain any on the ground, though. I do get a kill on Corsa, but they are basically going to lose the middle point here. And looking to push out here from underneath, though, or Valley, I should say. Chair User, though, doesn't really get a lot of damage out. Does take a lot of damage himself. Broking, great positioning. Chair User, after getting the pack, he's going to jump across there. Broking, he gets taken down. Marmaloo is taken down, though. And once the HUD reloads, you can see that that is just 1 down for blue, 3 down for red, more down for red, as Turbine have lost a bunch of players. And it seems like shortly they will be pushed back to their last once again. And once again, May going to have a strong overcharge advantage as our HUD finally catches up to the pause, I believe, and kicks back into action. And the push coming in here, Corsa overcharged early, but getting pretty good penetration with this. Sin wrapping around the side. Again, though, I don't know if they've gotten enough damage, but being able to pick off Dingo, this might be the push that does it. Max is full health on the heavy weapons guy. Cookie on the point. Marmaloo has taken a lot of damage. Phantom, last man standing. Phantom taken out. And there you go. So this must have been our pause. Somewhere in there. Yeah, May coming back there. But what a round. I believe that was a good... I had to have been more than 8 minutes, but maybe that was just 8 minutes of holding. Felt like we joined that in action a little bit earlier than that. May taking some big splash damage early. Kind of has to back up a bit, but on the other hand, Turbine taking a lot of damage on their bombers as well, so they have to pull back. And it's Cookie and Broking the first fatalities. Marmaloo pushing in hard. He's going to be able to get the pack as well to be able to continue how he wants to push. Turbine moving through the alleyway. Big jump up from Chair User coming in on Sin. Sin doesn't really see him, but Chair User gets chewed up by the rest of the team. Primarily Alex.exe. Meat Market pretty solidly positioned in Valley. They're going to send Sen over the top. He does kind of push Dingo back before he falls back himself. Broking the first fatality here, though, in this exchange. More on the way, though, as Marmalou coming in from the side. Oh, Dingo gets the kill on Sin before the flash couldn't come out. Meat Market half pulled out. Phantom on the rush here. They're charging in. And Scout just a little bit ahead of it. Is going to get DC'd from the medic. Gets DC'd momentarily as well. Going to have to wait for that respawn. So that is unfortunate, but it does look pretty good for Turbine. Meat Market, though, no, that was a little unfortunate. No, that wasn't the cleanest of Uber charges. So they're trying to pressure in here. Broking coming in from the shutter side. He's going to bomb across the catwalk. Gets everybody pushed back. Dingo just tries to round the corner, get the kill. Knows that he was standing there, but it is going to have to actually get shoved back from the Scout. Chair user down low. I think he just grabbed the pack. Cookie cleaned up by Happy Cool. And Meat Market on the retreat. Okay. Happy Cool was thinking about stretching this out, heading around the right-hand side. But instead just kind of poking around in lobby for a second. And we do have Uber charges on both sides. And going to be an aggressive Uber charge out here from Meat Market. Do get the pressure out on Phantom. Broking's going to be left out here to fend for himself. Up against that Scout, though. He's going to get taken out. Marmalou got killed, but May goes down. And really, this is not going to work out too well for Meat Market, I think. As, yeah, Turbine Deathmatch. Just one player left up. And the aggressive play from Meat Market is going to get punished. So I think you saw two mentalities of TF2 there. Tenacious defense versus, you know, make a risky play, an aggressive attempt at an Uber charge outwards. Try to get the attacking team in the overall sense on the defensive, as they had to use their Uber charge on the middle point, second point, but they really won that exchange quite significantly. Alex.exe gets Marmalou right on top of him. With the help of Dingo, it will get taken out. So Turbine does have their demo man, while the opposite isn't true for Meat Market. And Sin trying to bomb in. He kind of gets shoved around a little bit. Course of positioning on the point. Broking underneath it. Chair user getting up top here. Big bomb over the top here from Sin. Great positioning. Going to take a ton of damage, though, as he gets taken out. In the meantime, though, Dingo and Chair user have gone down. Marmalou has respawned. But local number advantage for Meat Market. Corsa wants to push this as the Uber charge is out. Phantom getting in a little bit later. Uber charge used first from Meat Market. Phantom holding it. Still holding it. Still holding it. Still holding it. So great job there. Turbine don't have to use it. I think that, well, they're still a little stretched out. So part of me is like, I think they could be more aggressive already. But they like don't have their players together. So that is not the smart decision. Now that they do have their players a bit more together, they're starting to poke in on multiple fronts. And they've used the Uber charges, and good splitting it around. Saves the demo man from some damage there as well. Happy Cool wherever he is. Oh, he's back there. It was down to 1 health. Broking still behind. Both Scouts on the point. We'll see if Chair User doesn't pick up Broking as Broking comes in. Broking will get spotted out by Max. Marmalou has gone down. Broking still lurking around. Is going to be able to pick up another kill on Chair User. Broking finally taken out, but look at this. He's created some space, drawn Turbine back. And, I mean, Broking was mostly responsible for this action working out. Meat Market is going to have an Uber charge earlier. And they're going to push through alleyway here. As a big bomb comes in from Sin, he gets up top. But doesn't really look like Turbine can really do much to stop this capture from going down. Dingo getting set up. Max just respawning here. As Dingo taking a lot of in-close damage here. Cookie and Sin have gone down, though. That's a fairly decent exchange. And Meat Market don't want any more of that right now. Kind of posturing to go in. Maybe banking on their reinforcements here. Trying to get Phantom to pop. Broken gets a nice frag on Max. Chair user has to be careful. Does land there. He got arrowed. I don't know if the arrow saved him. A little bit of a number advantage here for Meat Market. You know, they do have all 6 getting ready to push here. Cookie getting taken out by just a level 1, but as a lone scout jumping in like that isn't going to work out. I wonder if Cookie's going to try to off-class here. We don't necessarily have a ton of time left on the clock here for this first half. Chair user looking in the lobby from the right-hand side. Corsa wants to get right on top of him. Isn't really going to be able to get any significant damage on him. Nothing worth attempting to chase. Both soldiers on the left-hand side. Turbine kind of sniffing out that a push might be imminent. There have been some pyro flares coming out here. No scorch shot, man, mind you. Max getting the kill on Sin. Maybe we should ban that. Was that fun? Was that fun for Sin right there? Now, Meat Market, post up in lobby, still kind of waiting. Dingo. Laying some stickies on the ground. Rockets coming in here. Ubercharge has been popped. They've gotten some decent penetration. Finally going to be used on Marmaloo. Marmaloo's not going to have a lot of health if the Uber flashes off of them. But they're pretty much, well, okay, I was going to say they are pretty much solo Ubering it on Marmaloo, but eventually take it off. Marmaloo's still at about half health, but he's sneaking away to get back into the supply cabinet. Sin with the jump in. Sentry Gun trying to do some work here. Sin has gone down. Broking down as well. Corsa going down. Alex.exe going down. May jumping away. And there's the stalemate. So Meat Market must have had a pretty good time on it and felt like it was worth throwing players forward at that point. And a good half. Man, Turbine, bring back Turbine Deathmatch. Definitely doing a fantastic job of playing some defense when they were pushed back to their last. We saw it right when we jumped into this game when they only had a 1-0 lead, and then they were able to get a 2-1 lead. And once again, kind of just holding off Meat Market. My boys, Team Liquid, playing in the Chongqing Major later tonight. That's going on right now, I think. If you're a Dota guy, probably not if you're watching TF2 right now. Because if you were a Dota guy, you'd probably be watching Dota. But I'm excited for those guys. Ooh, evil geniuses. Waiting to get restarted here. Shout out to my merchandise store on Teespring. You can find a link to that on my YouTube channel as well underneath the videos. Please check that out. Yow, t-shirts, pop it, don't drop it, t-shirts, as well as nice, as well as Portland Burnsider merchandise. I have a Burnsider hoodie on the way and a Burnsider mug on the way. I'll be showing those off for sure once I get those, so you guys can look as fly as me. And, oh, nope. Also have some VODs of the stuff that I casted last week on my YouTube channel, as well as a new podcast with myself and Lucrative. Lucrative plays for King's Crew. And the first episode of that is up, and that was a lot of fun. We're going to be filming another one of those on Friday. Oh, shit. Did I just do that? Did I just do that? Alright, dudes, anytime now. I was also playing some StarCraft on my YouTube channel. I don't want to spoil what happened, but, you know, had some good games last night. Playing with my friend Will, and then had some good games today. Playing on the ranked ladder. Played 6 games. Spoilers. No, they were good. Okay. We are live here, ladies and gentlemen, once again, and bring back Turbine DM leading 2-1. See if the second half is any faster, but bring back Turbine Deathmatch. Really solid last holds. So if Meat Market, you know, get the mid fights and then we get into last holds, might see a similar pace. Looking at the clock right now just so that I know what time this half is starting. 8:49. So if we get to 9:20 and this half isn't over, something is wrong. Or there was like a pause. That would be why. Something was wrong. Meat Market. Send a soldier through. Way high bomb. That's something that happens in this alleyway. At Meat Market again, not finding the most success offensively. As bring back Turbine Deathmatch. Marmalou getting into this lobby area and gets the overcharge popped. And Turbine is going to have to back up because of these circumstances. Meat Market pretty much has a safe capture here. Well, actually, they got to be a little bit careful. Broking kind of behind, though, is stretching him out. He's probably telling Corsa, like, yo, get on the point. Capture the point. Capture the point. And I think Broking's... Oh, my God, he's coming behind with the pickaxe. And Phantom does have to pop the overcharge there. I feel like maybe a little bit more pressure could have been put on the point. But, you know, it's just like my opinion, man. Sin up top gets an arrow heal. And Meat Market does have the overcharge advantage, so, you know, safe plays are smart plays. 1 second. ESEA-I, dude, I'll hook you up. Jesus. I'll drop it on YouTube link in just a second. I mean, I know that what's happening here isn't important at all. Meat Market trying to charge in, even though they lost Corsa. I don't know if they're just like, yo, we have an advantage. We have an advantage. They also lose Alex.exe, and the very slim advantage they had disappeared. So I think this push out is, oh, Phantom dies. And Cookie's behind, going for the back cap. What was I saying? What was I talking about? Well, let's see what Marmalou can do here. Cookie, Marmalou, yeah, will scare him off. And Marmalou will get away for health pack. Man, I gotta push some merchandise here. I know Lorgan wants a merchandise, a Burnsiders hoodie. Give me that link, bro. Jesus. Go to store. Yes, there we are. Yes. Yes, there's that Teespring link. I got this like bot that says stuff about rgl.gg. I gotta push merchandise, yo. Let me know if you got any feedback, ESEA-I, if you want like anything else. Like, I don't know, we could get like sweaters that have like a red color block with like white text inside and it just says Burnsiders on like a white sweatshirt. Sounds like a cool design. Alright, Meat Market pushing in here. And Broking jumping over the top here. More bombs coming in. Chair User, kind of the last one's flying in. He gets a pretty good bomb in, but he can't get the flash of the overcharge, which is unfortunate. Turbine do need to get a frag here, though, on the counter push. Otherwise, yeah, Sin just comes in from behind, gets the kill on Phantom. Sin's still very banged up. He's like, when you have a second, by the way. And everybody's dead, so he's still just... I think out of principle, he was kind of just hiding there on the crate. But instead of like getting on the point. Eventually, they're going to push forward here. And, oh, Chair User gets chewed up. Second point is going to get captured here. Times 3 on the point here. Medic standing back a little bit. And smartly so, capture goes down for Meat Market. So, we are tied. We are tied 2-2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a whole new game. We cannot have Oh shit, dude, that would be tight, Azeon. I'd appreciate it, man. I'd appreciate the support a lot. So anyways, we're tied up 2-2, so we should not get a slow, boring Metalworks game unless we get to 3-3. But right now, you know, somebody's playing to win this game. Or we get like 3-2 with one team pushing the lead, I guess, it would be like more boring. I mean, we could theorize on what would be the most boring scenario here. I don't think we want to, though. Let's not do that to ourselves. Gotta stay positive. Gotta stay positive, fam. All right, May working through the alleyway. Big bombs over the top here. Been seeing those all night. Again, putting himself in the corner. Now waiting on the ledge. Oh, nice arrow across the way. You can just barely see Corsa's health bar leap upwards. And charge is called out. Phantom has the charge as well. Comes out first from Phantom. And Medic's getting pushed back. He's going to use it eventually. He knows that he can just cycle between Corsa and somehow Cookie got killed there. Kind of incomprehensible. See myself shaking my head out. Oh, nice shot by Marmalou. Big heads up play by them. And sending some rockets down low. Broking pretty banged up. I felt like May was spitting out heals until like just a second ago. But maybe May died earlier. And Marmalou, big skip across. I like it. He's gonna get good vision on what's happening. Dingo also getting up high. Before switching over to close off the lobby and jumping up to get the health pack. So good. I like that bomb over from Sin. Kind of, again, at least something I haven't seen maybe too much. Maybe I just need to open my eyes, right? But I like that bomb a lot. Coming around the corner from the side, you can see where he bombed off of. But when you're defending and you know somebody's in the alley, you know that's gonna get you nice and high. Come around the corner, flying. And some people just like don't see you when you are able to bomb from such great heights. Push in, good uber charge. Maybe, I don't know if he sensed the bomb coming in or somebody called that out. Marmalou is behind, going for the capture on back. I don't know why I'm flying over to Marmalou when I should be looking at the point, because somebody bombed in there to block the capture, and that was a huge play by Marmalou. So now, bring back Turbine Deathmatch up 3-2, and this might be perhaps one of those fabled moments that could lead to a really boring scenario if bring back Turbine Deathmatch are pushing. But generally they've been on the defensive side, so that would be exciting though. If I mean, if we spend this whole next time, this whole rest of this half with Meat Market trying to tie it up and almost tying it up and almost tying it up, almost tying it up, that'd be pretty exciting. So we'll see what happens here. Meat Market definitely shoving themselves forward, leaving one scout on to capture Sin. Probably going for some bombs here. Just a single, simple bomb forward. A skip forward, you could say. Sin now jumping around, taking that high ground on the shack. Again, just really good positioning. I just keep calling out the positioning here because it's just so smart. And I've been watching open games and intermediate games. I'm just bad at TF2, so I'm starting to play again. So just really keeping an eye on how much of this is putting yourself in really good angles so that your shots are easy, right? Your shots, you know, make themselves. Of course, it kind of got the flash there, like almost earlier than he really wanted, though. But it was as he was getting away, so May kind of had to do that. And unfortunately, this uber charge kind of breaks down and doesn't work. The level 2 sentry gun staying up. The NG is down, but that sentry gun on flames is enough. Okay, Corsa pistols it down from distance. They knew that Max was dead, but Max is going to respawn right now. We'll see if he uses that same spot. Okay, no, well, I mean, really what you can do here is you can get it to 175 out of 200, or you can get it to level 2 and then 175 out of 200, and then you can move it. And I like to do that where you get it to level 2, 175. We'll see if he does that, if he knows what I'm talking about. So basically, you don't upgrade it all the way. You run inside, you get your metal, and then you drop it and you upgrade it. And the thing is that it's going to upgrade all the way to level 3 here. If you do what I'm talking about, it upgrades to level 2. You can assess, and then you can whack it one more time and upgrade it to level 3. Pro NG strats. I don't know if those are invite level. Maybe those are above invite level strats. I'd make a joke, but I don't want to offend anybody. It would have been a good joke. It would have offended some people. It's alright. It would have been that offensive of context. Just people would have gotten mad. If the people that cared were here. Anyways, Bro King pushing over on the right hand side. Making a big deal of nothing here. And unfortunately for Sin, the sticky over the top just totally stuffs him. But also unfortunately for Turbine, Cherry User going down. Marmalou trying to soak back up to a healthy position. He's just at half health. That's really not where you want to be when a push is coming in. And the Sentries gets cleared out by the medic, helping out with some long range damage. And we have a taunt coming out from Cookie. Come on, bro. Alex.exe behind the point. Point's still very close here, but Turbine Deathmatch fighting for a little bit. There we go. Cookie gets the capture. I was cheering against him as soon as he brought the taunt out. You know, once I see a taunt, I'm like, ah, bro. But we are tied 3-3, so that's exciting. I just wish that, I guess, taunts in TF2 were shorter, because I'm such a professionalism that when I see somebody taunt, I just think about all the wasted time. Alright, jump up over the top, or Cherry User tries to get on top of the container, doesn't quite. Marmalou also doesn't quite. Maybe he was jumping around, it was one of those kind of searching jumps that Blaze likes to do. Bro King kind of gonna get stuck in the corner here. Actually really good damage on Marmalou. Trying to get an arrow here. He does. Gonna look back to re-engage and is gonna be able to get the kill with the help of Sin on Marmalou. So Marmalou, really unfortunate exchange there. He felt like he should have had it. Bro King getting pushed away. Oh. Yeah. Save me from Crater. I think that would be Crater. I could be wrong. Ooh. Okay. Game is tied 3-3. You have about 18 minutes left on the clock. What do? You switch to Spy, then you run back, and then you switch to Soldier. Topic of discussion. I mean, maybe Marmalou was the voice of doubt / reason himself. Maybe he pulled back on the Spy. But I always try to encourage teams to be, you know, positive and encouraging of teammates when we try to go for crazy off-class play. You know, everybody's played a lot of TF2 here, you know, so it's like you have instincts when something might work out. And I think sometimes it's important to allow your teammates to follow those instincts. But, you know, yeah, maybe the Spy there would have been terrible. He definitely got some damage out on Soldier. And right now, the build... Okay, yeah, the build is coming out now. And they got about a 30% advantage, which is fairly significant. And, I mean, they've started to build, so there's no reason to assume they won't just build all the way through. And this is actually one of those circumstances as well. I was like, I'm switching to Medic, picking back the game up. It's like you went from a 30% advantage to now it's like they don't have a build class, so it's getting a little bit bigger of a difference. They're gonna get 100 while I guess it's still at like 30, but it's a very large advantage. Max with the Uber charge, and Sin kind of getting pushed around. Just wanted to get an eye on him. He's jumping back in, but does get chewed up by Cherry User. Marmalou is just gonna crater, so it was just kind of a suicide kamikaze dive bomb in. And good heals on our scout here, Happy Cool. So he's going to feel aggressive here. Cherry User just spamming out health, but he's spamming so many players that the medic can't really keep up with it. They're all just standing by him when he heals. Here comes the Uber charge out and counter. And it looks like Meat Market's going to get away, and there's not going to be a recapture of the second point from Turbine. So one of those things where, like, you just had a really good moment, and then once again you're kind of like back to the wall again because you didn't build that Uber charge fast the first time, and then the way that that exchange went, you know, now it's a 60% advantage as they're walking in with it. So more like 50 when they walked in, I guess. Level 2 sentry gun behind the point. Meat Market trying to fight behind the point. Scout on the point. That was Corsa. He gets chewed up by Happy Cool, who's been going fat in all these defensive plays. He comes in again. Maybe that was Max to get the support and help out with the kill on Sin. Broking falling back, so it is 4 still up for Meat Market. They're taking damage on the side. Kuki goes down as Broking still wanted to push in. Dingo looking out, but the Sticky exploding at his feet. He says, okay, I can't go out right now. Scouts are here. One Sticky above the point. Marmaloo coming out. Sticky's pop. That's probably going to be calmed. And Broking getting pushed around. He does get a kind of a exchange kill. 2 kills, though. So May going to have the Uber charge. But they are 2 players down in exchange for 1. Excuse me. Yeah, and 15 minutes on the clock right now. So we are tied up. 3-3. Meat Market. Pushing down low. Really kind of getting this for free since they have the Uber charge advantage. Turbine trying to stall them out. Might be able to force out the Uber charge here. It's really just... This is like 3 people, though. Oh, man. This is not going to work. Yeah, they already know it. Oh, and they got completely Goomba stomped for it. Oh, they get a kill on Marmalade, but what small consolation is that? Jeez, man. That was overly ambitious for sure. Corsa not going to be the player of the week again with plays like that. Just being honest. That was a team play, though. That wasn't just on him. Sin hiding down low. Chair user not going to find him, but as Sin sees chair user, Sin going to go for the bomb then. Sin gets taken out. Broking on the side, thinking about a bomb. Going to jump backwards to help support his team. No Uber charge used by Turbine, so... okay. Now they Uber charge, but... I guess it's to help Dingo, like, bomb forward, but, like, that's really was not a very good charge. To be honest, again. To be more descriptive than that, they weren't under any pressure. Dingo popped it forward to chase enemies that were already escaped. And somehow Marmaloo kills May. So I take it back. I guess it was worth it. I mean, I don't know. Under the circumstances, my description was accurate. Demo Man does come out here. Dingo with the Uber charge on him. Nice flash to get it back on him. They're pushing hard. May's got 50%. The second point will get conceded. And Dingo and Max still trying to keep up the pressure. Marmaloo coming in. Wants another kill on May. The follow-up bomb. That's chair user. Turning around. Can't find the rocket on Sin. Sin's going to get back into respawn. Max fighting against Alex.exe. We'll get the kill there. Can he get the kill on Sin? No. Man. The offensive push is not quite happening. Dingo by himself trying to stay forward and keep some pressure on. And actually, through the force of his presence, will be able to do so. Meat Market. Just building right now. They do have the level 2 sentry gun as well. Cookie using that forward spot instead of the spot guarding behind the point. And we see Turbine just building, getting ready to go. I think they are pretty confident in the knowledge that the charges are even. So no need to rush things. They see Broking on the side. Chair user takes a little bit of extra damage. he's gonna rotate over to the right-hand side. Marmalou taking a lot of damage. He goes down. So things kind of slowing down here. For all you experimentalist non-invite players, I love going from soldier going to pocket NG there. Like you can do like a double Soli bomb, or you can do a Soli sack followed by another Soli sack. But yeah, switch the pocket soldier over to NG in this situation, so that you can build a dispenser up and kind of go for these like half push, slow push scenarios where you're trying to like push some players in, get some kills, and then follow it up with more action. Marmalou goes down. Corsa for a hot second there was on Spy, but switched back to Scout a bit ago. $10 minutes on the clock for this match. Marmalou now the one to go Spy. As this game is 3-3. Oh, no. Happy Cool has gone Sniper. So this game is 3-3. Turbine do have some time here to burn. That this plays into their favor to kind of just take this slow right now. If they were to cap right away, you're kind of leaving a lot of time on the clock. When Broking maybe, okay, he still gets the frag, but sometimes when you run onto somebody like that who's sniped up, scoped up, you kind of want to close the distance a little bit more. And May has to back up. They didn't really feel comfortable enough to push into that. They're going to try now that they're a little bit more formulated. Let's see Sin down low. But they don't really find anything to their likings. They're going to back up. They push the sentry gun kind of far forward up. It's an interesting spot. But I like it. Broking pushing over on the far side. See, Marmalou going in for the big bomb. He's spinning around. Happy Cool goes down at the same time. There goes Marmalou. See some off classes. Broking trying to get a pop out. That's a good aggressive push in from Broking. I guess this is similar to the intermediate, where I would have liked them to keep pushing in, but obviously I guess I see the risk of the scenario, and that's maybe less of a beneficial or 6v5 scenario. Happy Cool on the Spy here. Would be cool to see a big play out of him. Oh. Oh, right by the medic. Wow, wow, wow. Oh. Oh, God. That was unfortunate. Yeah. I think that deserves a thought. I think that deserves a thought. Oof. Yeah, that was unfortunate. But, you know, they didn't really lose too much for it. It's going to tempt Meat Market to come out here. You know, and that's the thing. It's like if you can hold this position and you can get some frags and you can turn this around, you force an awkward Uber out. But also then again, if you just start bleeding users. Yeah, a lot of bleeding going on. Big shot there by Happy Cool, though, because I believe Sin did grab that pack there. They're going to go aggressive on it. 10 seconds on the respawns here. But now they back up. Happy Cool has gone taken out. So, again, a bit of a reset. Again, taking a quick peek at the clock, excuse me. Somewhere in the range of 6 minutes left on it. Maybe a little bit less than that. Definitely this half will be over by 9:20 Pacific time. Broking waiting for an arrow. May kind of occupied, and Broking just not taking any damage. I think he did hit him with an arrow right before he took some more damage there, but I don't know. Broking, there we go, getting healed up now finally. Max pushing in from the side, sees that there's no sentry gun up. And what's interesting here is that we'll actually see the round timer reset here if we don't get a capture before we'll hit halftime. So Meat Market, in some sense, I think they have just enough time here that if they hold for 3 minutes here and they get the reset. Oh, but Phantom going down, Dingo going down, a bunch of frags going down here. Where's Max? No, okay. So Max in a good position here. He sees where everybody's going. But again, overall, this is a fairly unfortunate scenario. Yeah, Max is going to get called out. Yeah, okay. And it's just a tough time to go spy. Tough position to get the stab. Huge turnaround for Meat Market on that exchange. But, man. Oh, how the tides have turned. As May pushing in, just completely exposed. But now, oh man, dude, this game turning into Slopodopolis. As Phantom getting pushed all the way back to last. Oh gosh, after so many great solid defenses, it could all come unraveling here. I don't think they're going to get a defense up. No, indeed, Marmalou goes down. Phantom chasing the point. Oh, that was really unfortunate. Going for the spy, getting punished for that. And how much time do they have here? 3:14. Meat Market were in a situation where they could have just held and been content and would have gotten the timer to flip over. And Turbine really overplayed their advantage. You know, when it comes down to it, as the season progresses, that could be a really big turning point. You know, this could be an important result. And really, it just kind of comes down to that one aggressive push out from Meat Market that was successful. That was bold, coming out of their last. And Turbine getting caught off guard from it and never really reestablishing a defense and getting heavily punished for it. They trade for Broking now. But this can't be a slow round for Turbine now. They can't let a rhythm be established. And trying to push in here, doing a pretty good job of playing footsie. Phantom dodging the damage. Everybody else staying pretty healthy. Happy Cool though, the first one to break that rule. Oh no, and Dingo gets cratered. Ugh. And yeah, that's probably gonna be it for the most part. I mean, the clock's been ticking. Only a few minutes left on the clock. But Meat Market pushing aggressively, and they're up on the rounds, so they could just finish this game off right here. And I'm going to watch that back after this, because that was pretty interesting how Turbine just lost that, pushing last, and then just the whole game slipping away from them. So also sort of classically for TF2, a 5-3 game that really was a lot closer than 5-3. That was 3-3 up until the last couple minutes. And Turbine, really unfortunate for them. After Marmalou made some really big plays. You know, a lot of strong plays from them throughout the map. But unfortunately for them, they just got rolled back and it got away from them. Hey, what's up, Big Toe? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the match, and hope you and your family are doing well. I'm doing well. Burnsider's doing well. And I think I'm going to wrap up right now. I'm probably going to crawl into bed and then get up in a couple hours and watch some Dota. Or maybe I'll just put on the Dota, fall asleep for a bit, wake up in a bit, fall asleep in a bit. You know how it goes. But thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Catch these VODs or other VODs on my YouTube Check out the merchandise store that we just launched on there for Teespring. I got some stuff on the way to me. The shipping can maybe be just a little expensive, but I think the price is pretty fair for all of the circumstances in the E's for me. And yeah, we'll be streaming some more, so make sure to tune back in another time. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time. Catch you next time. Peace out.